Okay, now let me know what's going on, hopefully. Okay, now let me know what's going on, hopefully.
I think we just need to start, immediately reload, and go.
So turn that down now. Okay, none of this makes any sense whatsoever because the audio on our screen shows that it's working and everything is fine, but I don't have words for what just happened. But
I fixed it, you guys. It's fine.
Yeah. She said just reload it, and I did that, and then it's working. The thing is, on our screen, there's all sorts of little bars that show the audio is functional and all that sort of stuff, but we can't hear it until we actually start broadcasting, and then there's a delay. But I don't understand why this is happening like this, but it is. So anyway,
so that's stupid.
Now that we've got that working, Zach, what up, man? Hashtag DSKFS. My boy Zach coming in hot with a $4.99.
Need to shut, like,
it doesn't even matter
at
this point.
Echo, apparently.
Okay, hold on a minute. Well, it shouldn't matter, but let me throw these other mics away. Or, yeah, you tell us, I guess.
That's good.
Okay.
Not a shit show anymore.
All right.
You are correct.
So, yeah, we're using just a microphone that's sitting on the table now instead of the dual mic. So the audio is not going to be quite as good. That was a last ditch effort to try and get the audio working, which I should have just refreshed it when I had all the other stuff set up. But anyway, we're good. Things are working now. So William Lenderman says, hot damn, we have sound. Yeah, I don't understand what the deal is there. But anyway, hello, Mr. William Lenderman. How you doing? I Love Knives, Mimo, what's up? Tori Casey, how's it going? Will B, Shane Gable, Shane Perk is in the house. Byron Kennedy, Alice, aka Alicord Paracord, hanging out this evening. Daryl Broomhall, what up? And then, of course, we had the wonderful super chat from my homie Zach Stuff out there in the PNW. So yeah, things are good now. I guess that we have audio.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mrs. Freak Show.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Freak Show's birthday today, which is awesome.
I heard on
Yep.
Zach's, like, I was listening, but I was cleaning out my closet.
Theo Lord is up in the house. What's going on, man?
We need
Mark Herrera. Is Javon in here as well?
Yeah.
Mr. Javon, how's it going? JB's in the house. Little Big Red EDC. Hello. JN, what's up? Yeah, so Mrs. Freak Show's birthday today, and it's September 11th. So you guys already know that it goes without saying. It's a special day. So
the day of coming together.
A day of a day of coming together.
Country.
Yep. So Zach was talking about it a little bit on his earlier live stream, talking about, anyone that's old enough to remember that day, remembers exactly where they were, what was going on. And I certainly do. I'm sure you do as well.
I don't remember shit, but I remember that.
Hello, Joe Kasperick. How's it going? Hopefully everybody that's in here is having a wonderful Sunday with all kinds of good stuff going on. Yeah, the weather. I know some of you guys up on the West Coast or in the Northwest, especially, got some wildfire stuff going on. So hopefully you guys all stay safe and get through all that.
Build a moat around your house. And
build a motor?
A moat.
A moat. Okay. A moat around the house. Neves Knives coming in hot. He came in with the happy B-Day.
Yeah, we'll take that $10 for Mrs. Freak Show.
Yeah, it's Mrs. Freak Show's birthday, but thanks so much for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Hopefully Jared and Kara are having a wonderful evening. You know, here in the
I
Midwest,
hope your email sucks.
We're not dealing with wildfires or anything. You know, up and down the West Coast over there, I feel like that whole area just has to like either shake itself or burn itself or mudslide itself into just like getting all the garbage washed off and starting over fresh.
All that.
Yeah, it just every so often, just every few, you know, it's like once I don't know what, probably once a quarter. It seems probably, like there's some major event out there that, you know, it's like a cleansing.
Right. It's just trying, it's not succeeding.
Yeah, it just naturally happens. A little cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I get it. Today's the anniversary of when some people did something. Yeah. Yeah.
That was epic. Freaking ridiculous.
PG has to reach 3 billion before they can use the insurance. They're trying to get there early this year. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. PG&E, I'm sure
PG&E needs to.
Yeah. I'm sure they're hard up for money, and yeah, I'm sure they're struggling unbelievably bad. So
didn't they learn their lesson before?
Before, when Aaron Brockovich smacked them around? That was PG&E.
Yeah, but they also had another fire a couple years ago.
They've had all kinds of bad stuff. I mean, they're just they're like a laundry list of bad shit happening.
Because of PG&E, every other company in this sector is going like balls to the wall on everything they can do to prevent this. And these motherfuckers over here just keep fucking around.
Yeah, so Steve Kluver just jumped in the chat over here, and then JN says it's like a dog scratching off fleas. Or let me rephrase that. Earth is like a dog scratching off fleas.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly agree with that. This chat over here is not updating. You see that?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane. Another $10 for Mrs. Freak Show's birthday. Thank you so much. I will buy myself more Hollow.
First, I don't know we need to learn how to use this new program is what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. But we haven't had time for that. Things are, it's been busy.
We try.
To say the least. Yeah, we try.
Every freaking Sunday, I think, okay, we're going to do things earlier so we can like have some time. And then what happens? We're down to the fucking wire.
Every time. Every single time, literally like 15 minutes before this live stream, we're running around getting shit set up. I was making CMEs the vast majority of today because we had several that were out of stock. So for those that kept asking her, black CMEs are back in stock. So you guys have at it. They are in stock. And glow carbon fiber, not back in stock yet, only because we're still waiting on the material.
Yeah, should be here Wednesday.
As soon as we get it, we will get them made and get them listed. Thanks so much, Shane, for the super chat. You are awesome, and we greatly appreciate it.
That's questionable.
With happy birthday wishes to Miss Freak Show. I want to know, is Mr. and Mrs. Freak Show, are they going to be attending Blade Show West?
That's a good idea, Mimo. We might do that.
They did attend Blade Show East, but I'm not really sure where they live. I can't remember.
I think on the East because they were just at a meetup over there, I think. Well, Canuck. Great. Thank you, Canuck. I would love to spend Mrs. Freak Show's birthday money. Oh, yeah. You need to do a pole dance, Mrs. Freak Show.
Canadian tenor right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Canuck. That is,
what's that all about? For bonbon fun.
For the bonbon fun. Holy shit. Thank you so much, guys, for all the donations. You guys are awesome, and we greatly appreciate it. Why this isn't updating over here, I don't know.
Who cares?
But
whatever. It there.
It's all good. I don't know what's the picture look like on the actual stream?
Really good.
It's good?
On my phone anyway. And we just had Allie say she switched to her computer from her phone, and it's an amazing, the clarity is amazing.
Right on. Well, so we had a little bit of an internet debacle happen here. it's what you get for country living. But we ended up finding out, which I didn't know this because I hadn't run a speed test on our internet for, I don't know, a year maybe or something. But the internet that we did have last week when you saw us, we have had to switch internet providers in this time frame. They were throttling our internet. And so we literally had like Spanky coming in hot with a $10 holla.
Junk Mail and Jimping said we look awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're doing what we can, trying to put on a better show, but we need to learn how to use the stuff, obviously. So we've got a cool camera. It's much better. It works great. It's amazing.
I've got a full face of makeup. We've got some lighting, but the program.
Right. The program that we're using, and I'm not blaming it. This is purely my lack of education. I think the program is great. I need to learn how to use it. And I don't know why you have to refresh it. That just doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever, it is what it is. And now it's not, the chat isn't updating, but I feel like that's, again, it should just be doing that. I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, it must be a setting thing. Kluver, get yourself some home decor while you're at Dollar General. Their home decor game is on the ups.
On the ups at Dollar General. Absolutely. Home decor, huh?
Budget decor.
Right on. Brand New American in the house. What's going on, sir? Hopefully you are having a wonderful day.
Oh, their anniversary is in the end of October, so she said probably not.
Not going to. Well, that's a bummer. They were good people, and definitely enjoyed hanging out with them the little bit that I did down at Blade Show. So I was looking forward. I was hopeful that you guys were going to be out there, but anyway, for anybody else that is attending Blade Show West, both of us are going, and so if you come there and you see us, come up, say hello. She's not very nice, but I am. And so it works out, we kind of balance each other out. And just remember,
a social butterfly. I'm the introvert who doesn't talk to anybody.
I'm not fat. I'm just nice to hug. So we're in good shape.
I've just got some fluff. What was that? Hey, if you stood up, that OCD thing would be in front of your face. Yeah. Yeah,
definitely. I guess I got to go over here.
Chest, actually.
See that? It's overlaid over the screen. So, if you ever get sick of us looking at us, just let me know and I'll just make that bigger. And then we can just talk and you guys don't have to look at us. And there you go. I didn't bring
Byron, you nasty.
I meant to bring in one of the new Benchmade tool kits and I didn't do it.
Do you want me to go get one?
If you want, you can.
I will.
That's fine. If you want to go do that.
I'm in the Molly camp. What camp? What camp do I have?
I don't know.
Introvert. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm mouthy at home.
If you guys have been not paying attention, so I'll get right up here and we'll get that thing right over my face or my head anyway. But if you guys haven't been around and seen, Zach's been showing it off. I made a part for the Benchmade Shootout. It is a glass breaker delete. You can see it right there. This is the carbon fiber one. I also make it in flat dark earth to match the blade and the switch colors. You can see my blade is a little bit jacked up because, well, I've been using mine a lot, actually. I've been carrying this thing quite a bit. I like it significantly more without a glass breaker. So if you have a shootout and you want to get rid of the glass breaker, go check out the website. We've got a ton of them in stock. So yeah, get your shootout all glass breakerized because the glass breaker is kind of pointless. That's honestly. Not a word, dude. Oh, and you brought a green one. Perfect. And then on top of that, if you guys didn't see last week, I showed off these. This right here is a Benchmade /Hogue Kaiser, yeah, I don't even know. All the different knives that run an Axis style bar lock. Pretty much every single model that I've ever come across, this will work on. There might be some out there that this won't cover, but I'm unaware of them. So pretty much all the popular ones, like, you know, the Benchmade Rift that I have sitting here, or the Bailout. And then also stuff like the Hogue Deca and the Hogue RSK and the what's the Field Bro from Amari Knives. I got you. So anyway, if you've ever disassembled the Axis bar style locks and you've struggled with it because they're kind of a pain in the ass, this little toolkit makes that so much easier, and they're cheap. We have them in multiple different colors. And
real quick,
yeah,
Spanky said my Honda lawnmower just started first pull, no choke.
Dude,
boy, we got an old one, and that thing starts first pull every time,
every single time. And
she's a beast.
This is back when the Honda lawnmowers were still made in Japan, and mine is like, I think it's a 1994 model. It's a Honda push mower, self-propelled push mower with an all magnesium deck. Thing is super tight.
Yeah.
And it's
she'll
like
get through anything.
The best quality push mower money could buy. I actually had the Honda dealer locally because I completely rebuilt the thing. Like, I don't know, probably
your dad.
Yeah, right after I got it from my dad. Yeah, my dad bought this back when it actually might even be earlier than that. No. My dad bought it originally when I was like in maybe like 6th, 7th grade, something like that. And at the time, it was the best quality push mower money could buy. And he bought it. And then when my dad moved out to California, he gave it to my grandfather. And then when I became of age, this thing, the OG Honda push mowers, I mean, they're family heirlooms. You just pass them down through generations.
It'll be going to one of our children.
Yeah. And the thing still starts every time. First pull, just like, I mean, the thing is a fucking champion.
Spanky said she's 7 years out and still dope as fuck.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect.
The brand new American, the CMEs, we just restocked black ones today. The glow carbon fiber, we're still waiting on material, which will come this week, hopefully. So hopefully by next weekend we'll have some of those back up.
Yeah, we're supposed to have the glow carbon fiber in stock this week. Or the material for it, and I'll get them up as soon as I can. But here it's a little bitty tool. It's hard to see. And the kit comes with 3 of these, and they're all 3 different sizes. So it's kind of hard to tell when you look at them because they're very, very close in size to one another, but they are different. And that's why there are 3 of them. And what's different about them is the circle. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the one on top is slightly larger than the one just below it. And so it's for knives that have different diameter axis bars.
Hi, Zach.
So definitely, you can just go through and find which part works, but this is what these pieces look like. And they go in your axis bar. So you pull the axis bar back and then just kind of tilt this little guy in there and then let go of the axis bar. And this will be in the knife like so. And then your axis bar does not touch the blade whatsoever.
Chuckett just had the cutest fucking idea ever.
What is Chuckett's idea?
Print
apparently the cutest idea.
A little toolbox for the little toolkit.
The little toolbox for the toolkit. I could certainly do that. If somebody wants a toolbox for their toolkit, we could do that. It's just not going to be included in the same price because that's a lot of work. I'm not saying I can't make it happen. I could, but the bags are easy and cheap.
Yeah. Before you go on with that, there's a couple things.
Okay.
Are you still doing mods? It depends. You can email us with what it is that you want done, and we'll get back to you on if we have time to take the work or not. It just depends.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not doing mods. I'm just incredibly busy.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I know people say that kind of stuff all the time, but seriously, like yeah.
I don't even get to talk to my husband.
Yeah, like I mean, literally,
he doesn't answer my texts or my phone calls.
Literally, Molly and I went and had our kind of anniversary dinner, just the two of us.
Is that what that was?
I mean, well, it's the first time we went out to eat since then.
Yeah, a long time.
So we went out and ate yesterday after we picked up a car for our teenager. And we went and ate at Texas Roadhouse at like 3 p.m. or something on a Saturday. So it wasn't like it was a romantic. Yeah, it was the early bird special. But that's what and literally that's the first time we went out to eat since our anniversary, which was August 21st.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's And
August 21st.
We didn't. Yes, it is the 21st. But like we also haven't gone out to dinner for like 6 months prior to that, I feel like.
Right. Yeah. So, and not because of any other reason than we're just really freaking busy. But with that being said, the people that I work for, the company that is my main full-time job, we are hiring new people, and my position is changing. We have a lot of changes happening in just the next couple of weeks. So
hopefully
can't wait for that.
Kind of calm
down. Because right now I'm working, and I'm not even joking, you guys, when I tell you that I probably average 100 to 120 hours a week of just working for them. And then on top of trying to keep stuff going for OCD for EDC, and traveling and just, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And this year has been more crazy than any other by a big margin.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's nice, Shane. I'm glad you got dinner out of old dad before me. I'm glad he makes time for all you fuckers. I'm not done. Mrs. Freak Show wanted a nail check. Oh. So there's that.
Here's mine. Here's my nails.
This is some hollow. This is, various things. Starly, all those. And then 3 p.m. was my mom there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw her. Her name's Shirley, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, duh. I was there, so she was following.
Right. All the ladies come to the yard.
Burn. Real quick, though, I just wanted to touch on...
When do you sleep? Not often.
Not often, seriously.
He doesn't sleep very well either.
I sleep in little spurts, really crazy times, and that's no joke. Yeah. So...
Oh, and thank you, Mark Herrera. I did see your comments. I'm looking awesome. Thank you.
I wanted to talk... So we put a poll out there, or I put a poll out there, asking what is your favorite blade attributes? And I'm guessing you guys all saw it right now. Just to let you know, a little mid-show poll update.
Oh,
Hole is winning 69%.
Lol, 69.
69.
Berkeley, 69.
Yeah. So, and Stud is bringing up the rear. Stud is up the rear with 7%. Yeah, all right.
6-inch Ardox nail work. Ardox? What's Ardox?
I don't know what it.
Canuck.
I don't know. I don't know what Ardox means.
I don't know either. Was that some kind of Canadian word?
That's a Canadian thing.
Oh, we don't have those here.
Yeah. Have I seen the new Kaiser October in titanium? I have not, Stonehands. I haven't physically handled it. I have seen photographs of it. The October is a cool knife, I think. I don't think it's quite as popular as what they were thinking it was going to be, because they kind of built that one up quite a bit when it first dropped. I think there's been other knives like the Towser K that are along the same kind of lines as the October. So like the Towser K, the Deviant, Those two, to me, are just more popular and a little bit better looking. The October is kind of a goofy looking knife, in my opinion, but it's a cool one. The original one I liked. It was fine. It wasn't like my favorite or anything. I was just kind of like, it was one of the meh knives. Like, I didn't hate it, didn't love it. It was okay.
Mimo says, I understood you cannot. Fucking Canadians.
Fucking Canadians. Oh, so
you guys are actually some of my faves.
Back to the toolkit. So we've got the little axis lock or bar lock block that goes in there and holds it up. And then you have, like, for this particular knife right here.
Yes, Mike, it will. This
tool. And so you can remove the pivot screw. You can spin this in. So one thing, and I screwed up because I actually made a change to the tools after I put the video out. And in the video, what I showed was that when you put the tool in, and it's got this little work down section on the end of the shaft here, just the tip. When you put that in and you push it through the knife, it sent my pivot flying because it was just kind of a loose fit. And so I increased the diameter across the board on all the tools. So now it's an interference fit. So you actually have to thread it into the female side of the pivot. And then once you do that, then you can line up the flat, push the pivot through, the pivot will stay on there. You can unscrew it if you want, if you're changing the scales, but you don't have to. You can just leave it right on there. And then it's queued up and positioned perfectly to push it back through the other way to put the pivot back in. Like if you're just pulling the blade, you know, that kind of thing, you can just leave the pivot on the tool.
Ardox. We call those spiral shank nails here.
Oh, got it. I know what spiral shank nails
Y'all
are.
call them Ardox. Got
it. I'm guessing that's like somebody's last name or something, someone that developed them.
I bet so.
Yeah, probably. But okay. So the toolkit is 10 out of 10. It works great. It's cheap. $20. And it also comes with this little wedge right here. And so you got your axis lock is blocked, and you can loosen the screws on the knife and stick that little wedge in like so, which will spread the scales a little bit. You know, it's the equivalent of spitting on it. And then you can, once you pull it out, you can pull the blade easily. You can slick them all on the blade, on the washers. I mean, obviously that's what I would recommend doing.
Duh.
But then when you go to place your blade back in there, you've got a little bit of space so you don't end up pushing the washers up and getting them off their location. And then once you're in and you've got your stuff skewered with your tool through, you can remove the little wedge piece.
What's up, my bad?
And
oh my God, we almost died.
Did I cut myself? No, I thought I did.
Yet.
No blood yet. But then once you get it all put back together, you can pull this little guy out, and then you're done and you're back good to go, and your knife is fully functional.
Mark wants you to show that shirt proudly.
Show the shirt proudly?
I want to see your new shirt on your new boobies.
There you go.
Lord.
Show the shirt proudly.
I wore my new one that we opened last week, and then I proceeded to get it dirty while cooking dinner.
Oh, this is the first time I've wore this shirt. I took a shower a couple hours ago and put the new shirt on.
Will it work on the Presidio too?
Duh. Does the bear shit in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? Does Grizzly Adams have a beard?
I don't know. I don't fucking know him.
Yes, it will work on the Presidio too. It'll work on, here's the 4 sizes of tool right here. So you got a small one, a medium small, a medium large, and a large. And it'll cover, like this one will do like bug out 940, bailout, mini bug out, mini 945, all of those knives, mini grip. This one here does like Griptilian, the aileron, this one also does the fact.
Is a frog's
And
ass
I think
watertight.
Presidio is the little one. This one does the Nakamura, the Saibu. So, you know, tons of knives here, all the way up to the biggest ones are like the full-size Adamas, the full-size Crooked River. So it just kind of runs the whole gamut of Benchmade knives, plus the Hogue stuff, plus the Kaiser Drop Bear, plus, you know, basically, like I said, I have yet to find a bar style lock that this doesn't fit. If I find one that it doesn't fit, I'll add to the toolkit over time. And the toolkit's only $20, so it's not like it's a whole bunch of investment or anything, you know. So if I update it and make more parts and pieces for it, we'll just add to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Shane said that he was sporting his OCD shirt all day yesterday, and
Shane, I bet you had to beat the bitches off with a stick, didn't you?
Well, I have a couple questions. First off, do you like the HD cotton on your bod?
Oh yeah.
Second,
HD cotton.
Why the fuck don't you wear it all day every day?
Okay.
Do you love it, Chuck It? I imagine you love it. He got his shaman, and he's
nice.
He's been showing pictures and tagging us and stuff.
Awesome. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you got your shaman. That is awesome.
Hey, Tariq. Hello, Brian. BC. How you doing? Sorry, I was concentrating on sharpening my Towser. How do you lubricate while using the Axis kit? Was looking at the kit you sent me, and that's the only part I didn't figure out.
Looking at the kit you sent, who'd this come from?
Tori.
Okay. Concentrate on sharpening my Towser. How do you lubricate while using the Axis kit? Oh, so you would put the pivot alignment tool through. So take your screw out, put the pivot alignment tool through. Then what you would do is actually here. Let me
pay attention, Tori.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I got to get the props, and then we'll just run through it, start to finish. It'll take just a second.
Does the tool fit the Gonzo bar lock Spyderco stretch clone?
Yes. I don't know about the stretch. I don't have that one. It does fit the Gonzo Spyderco PM2 clone thing because I had one of those and I tried it. So yes, it does.
He said, I put the knife down.
Okay.
He's ready to pay attention.
All right. Here we go. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove your pivot screw. Remove pivot screw. Okay. Then at that point in time, go ahead, pull your lock bar back, hold on to the blade so the blade doesn't come out, and insert your Axis lock block just like so, and then let the Axis lock go. So the knife should be in this state right here. Hold your fingers around the blade, but not tightly. You just don't want the blade to fall out so you don't cut yourself. If you put pressure in on it, like if you squeeze the blade closed, it'll actually bind up the pivot. So now at this point, take the pivot tool with the pivot screw out, and you will insert the small end into the pivot and rotate it and thread it into the pivot all the way. And then once it gets, it should be relatively close to the flat lining up, but if it's just you may have to tighten a little bit more or loosen a little bit to get the flat lined up with where the flat is in the liners. But once you have that, then shove it to where it's like halfway through. If all you're doing is cleaning and lubricating the knife, then just go ahead and shove this all the way through, and your pivot the female side of your pivot will still be on this little tit on the end here. And then you can set that off to the side, pull your blade out, pull your washers out, clean everything up, take a little Q-tip, get up in there and get your slot. Nobody likes a dirty slot. So get that slot all cleaned out in there, probe the holes from all the sides, clean it all out. You can get a Q-tip in there and rub it around on the Axis bar, get all the shit cleaned off the bar. Then when you're going back together, take a T6 and loosen the body screws just like one turn. Just loosen them a little bit.
What's up, Leland?
And then when you have all the body screws loose, take that little wedge and stick it in something like that right there. And then you'll have your blade over here that's all cleaned up and pretty. And you've got some slick 'em all that are holding your washers on each side of your blade. With this little wedge, it'll spread the slot open a little bit for insertion. And then you can insert said blade with washers in between in the slot, hold everything together, stick your tool back in, and your pivot will be on the tit end of the tool. So you're going to want to go from this end, stick it back through, and then once you have the tool halfway through and the washers are where they need to be, go ahead and pull this little guy out of the way, close it up. At that point, you can also pull the lock bar tool or the lock bar block, and then put your pivot screw back in, just barely snug the pivot screw. Then come back, check your blade centering, tighten all your body screws up, and then adjust the tension on your pivot screw, and you will be in there like swimwear.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just go ahead and rewatch that, Mike.
So I'm gonna put out probably another video or something about this toolkit, especially because I made a few changes to it. So you actually thread the tool into the pivots, and I didn't talk about that in the first video because that's not how I made a change to it. But all the ones that shipped out to people have the change. So none of the first ones shipped out.
Put the dingus in the hole, then put the cheek splitter between the scales.
That's right.
That's right.
Spit on it, spin a circle, blink twice, insert. Yeah.
Clean your slot.
Yep. Give a
Lube
little
for insertion.
Yeah. Right.
What's up, Spanky? You have a question? I feel like I just watched a porno. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
What's up, Evil?
Okay, so
do I pre-moisten the tip before I insert for cleaning or for final function?
Well, it depends on what you're pre-moistening with.
What's up, Jan?
So, like, if you're still cleaning and you want to get a little alcohol on there, and do a little cleaning around, disinfecting and whatnot. But so yeah, I would moisten the tip then if that's what you're doing. But
what's up, old fart? But
the lube only needs to be like between the washers and the blade, and just a little bit on the blade tang itself. Nobody likes a dry tang.
Tell you what,
yeah,
no. Need it nice and wet. What's up, Lefty?
Lefty EDC in the house. What up? Not an Axis lock guy.
I mean, salesman.
But this is effing awesome. So everybody should buy that kit. Hey, Lefty, I'm glad that you're in here. I was actually going to ask you, since I fucked up and didn't get, at this point I'm left out is what's going on, and I'm angry about it. So,
oh, you mad?
Well, so I mean, that I was 3D printing Devo stouts and whatnot, and like I told Lefty, like, you should make it a little smaller and this and that. So I knew what to expect with the knife, and I was pumped on it because it's an awesome design. And Lefty and Connor, Lefty's partner, they did an awesome job. It's fantastic, but I fucked around and I was traveling for work, and there's a lot of shit going on, I guess is my point. And I missed the pre-order on his stuff, so I had to go and get it from Urban EDC, which I did. But so my question is, when are the Urban EDC ones shipping? And two, are the Urban EDC ones going to come with all the other shit that the ones that came from you?
He said he's going to text you.
Okay, perfect.
Top secret shit.
All right, perfect, awesome. Well, the knife looks bitchin'. I can't wait to get it in hand, man. Congratulations.
Is that the one with the metal throughout the scales? I think I saw.
Yeah, Big Red's one had one that he was showing off that was copper infused.
Yes, very cool.
Carbon fiber. Yeah, it's called the Stout, and it's a bitchin' knife. Like I said, it's the one that I did.
Bye, Alice.
You saw the 3D prints of it. I know you did.
I know I did.
Yeah, she just doesn't remember.
Way too far out of my memory.
But and that was a long time. I mean, that was like probably a year ago, close to anyway. I don't have my phone here, but I've got pictures of it and
probably
stuff. But it turned out awesome, and yeah, it's cool to see for sure. So good on you guys. I'm glad everything, hopefully the drop, went smoothly. I guess I hadn't heard. I knew that you were going down to like package and all that stuff. Hopefully everything went smoothly.
Did you package them yourself, Lefty?
I thought,
he said totally thought he meant he just didn't get one. Well, I mean, if you're giving shit out.
No, dude. I bought one. I just don't have it yet. But yeah, text me and let me know.
Comes with everything but the hanks. Those were the first 100 orders.
Got it.
And they're gone. But microfiber bottle openers, stickers, and all that stuff. Nice.
Gotcha. Nice. Right on. Yeah, that's cool, man. For sure.
Jeremiah Moses.
No, I mean, I wanted to support it and everything. I just fucked around or was traveling. I don't even remember what all happened, but either way, I missed it. That's what happened.
You're so kind. Thank you for the $2. And yeah, if you're late from now on, maybe take a page from Jeremiah's book and give us some money.
Jeremiah is such a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so go check out the little toolkit if you're into access bar knives or access locks, able locks, whatever. They all call them something different. It's all the same kind of thing. And the glass breaker delete on the Benchmade shootout. Go check that out as well because it's really freaking cool and it fits beautifully. Like I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty proud of myself because the thing wasn't easy to design at all. It's pretty freaking intense for that little bitty part right there. Pretty intense designing that thing. So, but let's you guys want to see what's new from Spyderco?
Did you order me the
because
orange one? I haven't ordered it yet, Evil, because yeah, they're closed. So I will be ordering that tomorrow.
We don't have any more orange ones?
Evil, he emailed me and he's like, hey, when are you gonna get some more orange ones in? And I was like thinking, what? We've had an orange one in stock for like fucking ever.
Yeah, like the orange ones aren't like super popular.
The day before he went to order,
someone bought it.
So
yeah, the orange ones look awesome, but there's just not that many. Because in my opinion, you wouldn't want to put it on like the Cutlery Shop exclusive because the orange doesn't really match perfectly. So you'd want to contrast it with like a black knife or something with the orange ball cage, which it'll look cool. And the orange looks great. I dig it. But they're not crazy popular. But yeah, if you guys need any Flytanium stuff, got some knives, we've got some Medfords on. And, if you guys are looking for a Medford Smooth Criminal, I can assure you that the one that's on our website right now, because I'm pretty sure we only have one left. It's that blue one, right? Yeah. There's a blue one on the website and the detent on it is perfect. Those things have come so far over what they used to be. Like they were shit before. The button lock was terrible, didn't function well, but it actually works now. So that one's a good one. I don't know if they all are great now, but that one is a good one.
If you want a shit show knife with your purchase,
buy a knife.
It's ending tonight.
Oh, it is. I didn't know.
When I wake up in the morning tomorrow, we're done.
Oh, so okay. So if you want a shit show knife with your knife purchase, go and buy tonight. Apparently, because she's saying it's done tomorrow.
Fucking said so.
Mike, yeah. Thank you so much for the $15. 15 Australian dollary dues right there.
The Australian to US dollar exchange rate is negative, so you're giving me money.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad to do so, sir. Thank you so much. Mike is a big supporter of ours. We greatly appreciate it. And maybe one of these days we'll have to look you up down under because that's one of my, I really would love to go there. Yeah, never been to Australia. Definitely would love to go.
I'll go as long as you promise there's not going to be a fucking huntsman anywhere I go.
Oh, I'm even down for that. I want to check it all out. Okay, so I'm going to open up this box because I showed it minutes ago.
Did you sell your TS-164?
No. I still have it. It's just in my knife cases. I just haven't gotten it out in ages.
I'm not going.
But
anywhere,
I still have
Nick.
one.
Bonbon time will be later.
The 164 is a knife that I like. I just haven't touched it in quite some time.
Yeah.
But let's check out and see what we got here. Looks like we got two knives, two knives.
I just remembered I need to talk to you about some of the Spydercos.
Some of the Spydercos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remind me to do that.
Okay. I'll remind you to do that. Sounds good. So here they are right here. Let's yeah, we got these are kind of interesting.
Never, Nick. I'm the princess, the queen.
Let's check out this one first.
I get what I want. Oh.
Actually, I'll just leave the paperwork in there.
Just give it to me.
All right, I'll let you can show it off. and then she screws up the flip.
That was so fucking close, though. Look at that. You guys, I can get a pew that matches, and then I'll be so cool. What do you think?
So it is like Tiffany blue and black everything. I think this was a Blade HQ exclusive. Let me look here. Oh, I don't know if this was. Hold on. Let me look. Because I was expecting it to be coded M4, but it's not. No, this is MGE wholesale exclusive. So this was a distributor exclusive MGE wholesale, like Tiffany blue, G10, black coated blade, liner, hardware, clip, the whole bit, and it's S90V. So, and then I screw up the flip.
Huh.
S90V, PM2, and I screw up the flip again. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's really
Mike,
good.
I know the Huntsmen are cool, and like I get, like, I think it's hilarious the way people talk about, you know, oh, the Huntsmen will hang out like behind your toilet tank and you just leave them alone because they eat all the other spiders, and it's like just a little friend that's taking care of everything. But all spiders are terrifying to me.
So this thing's actually got a really strong detent for a PM2 on it. Most PM2s are not that strong. And the pocket clip, you know, when they're in tip down orientation, it's always a little different to hold on to a knife when the pocket clip is not where you expect it to be.
Tori had said in the comments that his son, his 7-year-old, well, I don't know if he said son or not. Anyway, his 7-year-old said that Lefty looks like a crazy pirate or something like that.
Pirate?
On the Hank.
Oh, the Hanks. Yeah.
And so,
yeah, because the blade's like over their mouth.
Yeah, I saw him on Instagram.
Yep.
And Lefty said he's going to change his channel name to Lefty Pirate EDC.
Nice. I love it. Okay, so next up, we've got another kniff here. And
I find when the clip is up by the pivot, I think it's adding pressure to the washers. Yeah, there was somebody said something about tip up. Carry on that one. Well,
I mean, it just all PM2s come from the factory in tip up orientation or tip down orientation. Sorry, that's just how they always come. The pocket clip in that location.
What's up, budget?
I don't know why they do it that way, because pretty much everybody carries them tip up. I think it's more of like a nostalgia thing, because originally they weren't 4-way reversible and they were tip down orientation. But every PM2 that comes from Spyderco comes with the clip right there. But of course, you can flip it to all 4 sides.
Lefty
all
said
4 corners.
Justin will be happy to know Colin is handling the warranty work on the stouts.
Right on. Nice. Hopefully, I mean, I hope you guys don't have much warranty work, you know? I mean, I'm assuming that you... I can tell you from working for an OEM manufacturer, nobody wins with warranty work. So you want to keep it to an absolute minimum.
Yeah. About time they did the 4-way action, Zach says.
The 4-way action?
No. What are you talking about?
The 4-way clip?
No, you knew.
All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This one, PM2s have all been that way for a long time.
Well, I've never paid attention.
Just like this one.
Hey,
4-way pocket clip. See that? A lot of Spydercos.
Nice, you guys, isn't it pretty?
Lots of Spydercos can have the clip go all 4 directions.
I'm gonna get it this time.
Anywho,
hell yeah.
So the next knife that was in that package is a Knife Center exclusive. And this is it right here. It is a Spyderco Shaman in forest green G10.
It did.
It actually, no, I think it's micarta.
Lefty said the joke went right over your head.
What joke?
About Colin and the warranty work.
Oh, I just took him at his word. I figure, to me, I think that that's a good idea. I would do that.
Go ahead and pass that along.
Yeah. I think that's a good plan. But yeah. But I'm just speaking from like a business perspective. Warranty work you never want to do any warranty work ever for any circumstances, because it's just a money losing proposition for all involved. But this is, forest green micarta. I said G10, but it's not. It's micarta and CTS 204P uncoated blade satin. Very nice. The micarta is smooth. So if you guys can see it right there, feels good, but it's kind of slick, honestly. What do you think of that?
Ooh, it is kind of slick.
Yeah. Let me make sure that that's micarta even. I think it's micarta just because of like the variation in color, but let me verify that, because it's really smooth. Knife Works exclusive, blah blah blah. CTS 204P. Here we go. Equally unique, the handle of this elite knife proudly showcases smooth forest green G10 scales. So they're calling it G10. But if you look, it has kind of I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but like in the flat right here, it has a micarta-esque kind of worn look to it right there. I mean, it's cool. It looks cool, but it's definitely smooth. But it is G10 and it feels good in hand.
Mark, you know what? I haven't seen the Manly in a while. He asked if it's still getting shit done on the farm, and like usually that's the bale cutting.
Yeah, what did
knife?
You do with the Manly? Because I haven't seen. Now that you say that, I haven't seen it either. And it was used it when you did the bathroom, when you were doing some remodel work in that guest bathroom.
It might be in the laundry room then.
Yeah.
But anyway, we haven't had to cut a bale in months. Like they're being really slow about it.
They're little, and the bale. The last bale was big.
Out there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's kind of been great not having to get all fucking covered in hay in the sweaty hot weather.
Scotty H says that the Access kit works great. Thanks again. Awesome. Thank you so much, Scotty H.
Zach,
love that.
He gifted 5 memberships to some motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Oh, Ian's a member now.
Ian Coates.
Mimo.
You are a member of the Faceball fam. What up?
Mimo was
gifted. Thanks so much.
Budget Blade Review was gifted. Hold on, I gotta get back on my phone.
Thank you so much, Zach. You are an amazing friend, sir.
Ryan
I greatly
Needham
appreciate
was gifted,
it.
And Mrs. Freak Show was gifted on her birthday.
On her birthday. Nice. So you guys send us an email, and Molly will hook you up with some swag and whatnot. So do the typey types to info@ocdforedc.com, and we'll send you some stuff, some things.
Some stuff and things.
Okay, so one
Special
of the things
sticker that you can't get anywhere else.
I'm gonna have to do some finagling here with the camera, because I had it all set up to show off a couple different things, a different view. I had to pull one of those cables to be able to plug in this mic with the whole audio situation at the beginning. So we're gonna go to one other view here in just a moment. Real quick though, I want to talk about this. So this is the Benchmade Taggedout. I'm sure you guys have been seeing this all over the place because it dropped, week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
It's both, Liam. And welcome.
It's awesome. I absolutely love the Taggedout. I know some people have not, they're, not used to the hole in the blade. They're used to this being thumb studs, but once you get used to it, it's great. And I mean, I'm just being honest with you here. I've been fingering holes for years, son, and so this was just like second nature to me. and I absolutely love it. You can thumb flick it, you can Spidey flick it, you can, you know, pull the access bar back and just whip it out like so.
I'm sorry your hands are small, Sid.
It's fantastic. I love it. It's like a big boy bug out, which is what I always dreamed about. It's what I always wanted the bug out to be.
How's the reverse flick on the Taggedout?
It's wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous and wonderful. Just like that right there.
Oh
Boom.
Boy. Evil asked if the fingering thing was true.
Boom. If what fingering thing was true?
You've been
he asked you specifically. I don't you
I mean
I'm just saying.
Sex is a natural thing. And hey, pleasure is what you should give to your spouse. And
look at her. She's all oh yeah. So the Taggedout is amazing. Super thin blade stock. Absolutely love this knife. This was the first time I got hands on with this knife was one of my trips out to Oregon. And I fell in love with it then. I'm convinced this is going to be one of the biggest models ever for Benchmade. I think for the price and all of the stuff going on, the size, everything about it is wonderful. My guess is we're going to see the Taggedout in multiple different variations. I know that's not normal for a hunt class knife, but then again, you know, it wasn't normal for them to do variations of black class knives either, and they've started doing that. So, you know,
Taggedout or 80/20.5? Oh,
Taggedout all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Taggedout.
Ian said this got awkward. Yeah.
Taggedout is absolutely, in my opinion, one of the best EDC carries of this year for sure. The geometry on the blade is fantastic. It's 90 thousandths blade stock, comes down to about 13 to 14 thousandths behind the edge, depending on where you measure it. Absolutely spectacular, especially for a Benchmade. Generally speaking, they are not that thin.
Oh, Lord.
But Benchmade has been improving, you know, with knives like the Shootout and the Taggedout. Both of these, you know, and we've got crew wear. This one CPM 150 or CPM 154. And both of them are fantastic. I hope that they will do this in a bunch of variants.
How many money dollars is that?
They're 170. I think like a Blade HQ, whatever, $170 for the Taggedout. Comes with orange barrel spacers, black clip, black hardware. I personally wish that they would have offered a blacked out version, but I like the stonewash on the blade. Some people don't like the orange. I get it, but you could absolutely dye this Grivory black. But I promise you that there will be G10 scales, micarta scales, you know, full tie. There will be scales for this, just like for the bug out.
Shane Gables, thank you for saying that, and let's reiterate that. Yes, despite all the dirty talk, once again, Slick 'em All is for external use only.
That is correct.
Do not use as your special lube.
Yep. So I cannot endorse this enough. If you're looking for an awesome EDC carry, the Taggedout is 2 thumbs up from this guy. This is, I mean, the Shootout is a wonderful knife, and it's super lightweight, and it's great, and it's crew wear, and it's all these things, but it's also expensive. It's like, you know, almost double the price of this, and I get that. But for $170, US made, the ergos are great. The blade grind is fantastic. We're going to find out in just a second, because this one, although it's been flipped a bunch in the last handful of days, this blade, the cutting edge has not touched anything. And this has a 17-degree select edge on it. And we're going to take a look at it up close. So and we're going to see how it differs from other edges. So we'll compare it to a brand new Spyderco edge.
Jan has changed the name of Slick 'em All to Slick 'em Some.
Slick 'em Some since it's external only. Perfect.
Finger quotes were a little intense, right, Liam? You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Bear with me for a moment here. You guys might hear some weird stuff because I'm moving said microphone.
Zach says, interesting to see how it scores.
Well,
Let's do some best testing on that tagged out.
We're going to do some best testing, but first we're going to take a look at it up close and personal. So sit back, relax. Let's take a gander.
And get ready to science.
Yeah, get ready to science. So stick with us for just a second.
Science is a verb. Duh.
Yeah. We go there and then right there. Okay. Now, let me get this. I need to move that just a bit.
Justin EDC, the science guy, right?
Yeah. Hold on just a second. We are going to switch this up to you. Okay. Now, you guys stick with us for a moment here. You'll see. So what the view that you're looking at right now, real quick, I'm not going to show that knife first. I'm going to show the Rift first because this is a factory Benchmade.
Hey, David said, I just realized the inside of the ASK knife, the Jefferson says join or die China.
Join or die. It does not say join or die China. What are you talking about? It says join or die, and then has the snake, the join or die snake from the. Okay.
That little fuzz.
Yep, there's a little fuzz on there. Let me see if I can.
Little pube.
There you go. Get the fuzz off. Okay.
Been shaving pube hairs with it.
So this is the.
Oh no, it's not the coordinates of China. If you enter it incorrectly, you need to put the lat, comma, negative, long. If you don't put that dash or negative, you'll get China.
Yes, what she said. So, but the actual coordinates are for the location of the shop in Arizona, in Phoenix area.
Yeah, that's what we thought too, because he didn't put the negative either. But then his wife, who's a genius, and
Okay, so this is
about me being genius.
This is my Benchmade Rift right here, and this one really has not been used at all. So this is a nice factory edge coming out of Benchmade. This is not the select edge. So I just wanted to show off what this is probably like an 800, somewhere between an 800 and 1,000 grit edge. What it's going to look like, factory fresh. So there you go. Now let's take a gander at the select edge that comes on the tagged out, because we should be able to see a difference. Okay, so right off the bat, whoa, look at that. Look at that.
What is, oh, wait.
Okay, so you can see the 1,000, maybe even a little finer, maybe a 12 to 1,400 grit up here. Let me grab my pointer. You can see
that there now.
The select edge is an actual machine that is doing this. And so let me see if I can get this in there. Okay, so if you guys can see my pointer, so from right, about halfway up, I magnified so good that. Where am I at here? There I am. Okay, so from this edge right there, that corner, down to about the middle of that's the secondary grind, you can see those scratch marks, and they look to be about, like I said, a 12 to 1,400 grit. They're a little finer than what came on the Rift. But then from there, from halfway down that primary grind, you can see going to the cutting edge. Actually,
like a compound bevel thing.
Well, it's not a compound grind. What it is
Bye, Mike.
You can see how shine. Okay, here, look. If I
have
shine
fun down under.
If I shine the light on that edge right there, what they've done is they've done a machine process at just a cunt hair of a steeper angle. So it's sharpened to 17 degrees per side, but then they've gone to like 18 or 19 and hit just the apex of the edge. And what they've done is machine stropped it, basically, is what's happening here, which has smoothed out those grind marks and made them much, much finer.
Secondary bevel. Yeah, they still do blue boxes, Benchmade.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a hunt class knife, so it comes with a different box, but
he said he hasn't bought one since they just had the red and blue class.
Oh, yeah, red classes. Those were the overseas made Benchmades. But you can see that very distinct line, and all of this is happening. So on that screen, I need to have like some sort of a pointer that I can use that I'm not doing by hand here.
Did they yeah, right. Too bad there wasn't like a little mouse or something to go with it.
Yeah.
Did they strop it?
That's my point. That's what the Select Edge machine is doing. The Select Edge machine is putting on that primary grind and then coming back and machine stropping. And so they're putting a 17-degree Select Edge on the Taggedout, also putting a 14-degree Select Edge on the Meat Crafter, the fixed blade. So you can see there the difference in that edge. So they've actually polished up the apex. So it's kind of like a compound secondary bevel, which is kind of interesting. But let's check it out and see on. So I'm going to switch up the camera view yet again. So you guys are just going to have to bear with us here.
Is gold class is the ultra premium, right? Like the highest.
those are the churched up knives. All right, hold on here.
Lady in the whole damn land.
Okay. All right. So now we've got another view here. Like I said, I had to switch things around, but here is our Taggedout. Here is our Benchmade Rift. And here is our sharpness tester.
Right, Ian?
So I'm going to I'm going to lift this up a little bit.
Sharp guy said when the vase water's rocking, don't come and knock it. Oh.
Okay. let's oh, and both these need to be loaded up.
Here's the shit show portion of the show. I sometimes machine strop my cheaper knives. It makes for a stupid sharp edge, but doesn't last. That makes sense. But it's fun for a little while, right, Shane? Oh, no.
I just noticed that I got some blood going here. I don't know where it came from exactly, but...
Do you need me to do surgery?
Don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I know. How about that?
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Molly bit you. I've done that before.
Yes, I have been bitten.
I mean, it's just kind of fun sometimes. Just lean over and...
Okay. Let's take a gander here.
Probably
and see
wasn't
what we
one
got.
of the 30 knives laying out, right? Couldn't have been.
All right, so that doesn't work well. There you go. That works better. We'll just go ahead and do the select edge. Actually, you know what? I'll hold off on that because that one's special.
Yeah, everybody's pumped to see that one, so make them wait.
Well, so make them wait.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. We opened up these brand new Spydercos. So we opened this PM2 first, S90V, and we'll see if the select edge can hang because Golden, Colorado generally in this department does not fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go, S90V, Golden, Colorado, Spyderco.
Okay.
Boom.
We are under $100.
Yeah, starting off under $100. And that
factors of 5, Mimo. Factors of 5.
Yeah, factors of 5. That is correct. You want to load that up? Yeah, so my sharpness tester goes in 5-gram increments. Doesn't go in 1-gram increments. They make one that goes in, I think, in 10s or 50. I don't remember what it was. Maybe 50s and then 5s and then 1s. Yeah, it just 5 grams is such a minute measurement that I'm fine with it going in factors of 5. But anyway, Shaman CTS 204P, again, Golden, Colorado. So US made. Oop, I better tear that out. Okay. Here it is. Oop. Let's go. Whew.
Wow.
95.
Damn.
So Spyderco coming in hot.
2 sub-hundos.
With the 204P and the S90. Here you go. And just real quick, because my Benchmade Rift is an unmolested edge on this guy as well, we'll throw this out as a Benchmade benchmark. And let's see what we're working with here. Here we go. I think my Rift here is, I don't know if this is S30. No, 154 CM. 154 CM.
2-minute strop, that PM2 would probably drop by 10, right?
Oh, at least that. Maybe more. All right, here we go.
Yep, Sid.
115. Excellent result for the Benchmade Rift. So
it ain't no sub-hundo.
It's not a sub-hundo, but it's still great. And
yeah.
I'm pumped with that for sure. So now we're going to bust out the select edge on the Taggedout. Let's check it out. This is a brand new factory edge, factory fresh. I've had this knife since last Tuesday. And it's been flipped a bunch, but has not, the cutting edge hasn't touched anything. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see how shiny that edge, if I can hold it right. It's not mirror polished edge, but it's not far off. It's pretty damn close. So let's try it out here. All right, here we go.
Oh,
95 on the select edge. Somebody was asking about the boxes. There you go. There's a Hunt Class tagged out box right there. And thanks to my homie, Zach, who picked this guy up for me. I greatly appreciate it. But real quick, actually, here, you want to, oh, you already loaded that one. Mm-hmm. You want to do that one as well? Yeah. Because we're going to check something out real quick.
What's up, Moose Duty?
Okay, so I'm going to grab, I got my little Genda strop here. We're going to strop this just a little bit, just for a few seconds here, just to see if we can get much of an improvement, if any. So, talk amongst yourselves and stuff.
Nick, the best testers, they're not terrible. They have a home edge tester, and it's $139. The little canisters of filament are a little pricey. They're $24 a piece, but like nothing crazy, The
$139 one is, I think, the one that does in like 50s or something.
Probably, because we have ours is a better higher end one.
Yeah, it's a little more expensive than that.
Yeah, it's almost $300 retail. So, but yeah, they're, if you wanted to get an idea, you could for not a ton. Someone say the TSA is coming back. Did I hear that? Yeah. I know some people want it, but not some people want to participate.
Yeah, I would love to do the TSAs. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun, but just not many people wanted to take part in it. I thought it was fun and cool and something interesting and fun to do. But, we just didn't have very many people. It got to the point where it was just the same, like 5 or 6 people, or 3 to 5 people every month. And so, but I mean, we could bring it back, one time just to see if people want to do it. All right. So we did a little bit of stropping there.
Oh, Johnny Quesadilla, thanks for being a member for 2 months. And he said he's really digging his shame and CME.
Nice.
I could watch him strop all day. Lol. Yes, on the TSA, William says.
Watch me strop. Bitches be stropping. Oop. I gotta hit the right button first.
The TSA was the sharpest apex, and it was a knife sharpening competition. So you could send in a knife. We would spin a wheel for blade steel type for that round, and people would send in their knives in that steel that they did the sharpening on, and we'd have a competition to see who.
Yeah, we did it like monthly. Yeah. Every month it was a new steel. So like, we'd spin the wheel and, CPM 154 or whatever. And then anybody that wanted to participate would send in their knife and with their sharpening done to it. And then we would get out the sharpness tester and we would test the knives. And if we had a tie, then we would test them in like 3 locations. And, it was just something that was kind of fun. But the funny part about it is that there were a couple of guys that like, at the time were like advertising sharpening services and that kind of stuff. And they were all pumped and like, I'm going to send a knife in and it's going to get
it's
going to get a 5 or whatever. Well, and then they did. And then it got like 130 or 150.
Or they just didn't grab their balls and send them in because they were scared.
Yeah, that happened a bunch too. People said they were going to do it, but then they didn't.
Never did.
So anyway, it is what it is.
It was just funny.
But
so every single person I've seen out in the wild, they've all rave about their CMEs. So I have a question for you, Nick. Have you just like ran across people you don't know that have a CME on their knife in the wild, or are these people you do know?
All right, I'm gonna do this one after the stropping. Here we go.
Okay.
Boom. So post stropping, and you guys saw how much stropping I did. It's a 75. 7.5. Select edge, goodness, right there on the stropping.
Yes, Sid, we do ship to Norway.
Stroppins be poppins.
Oh, nice, Nick.
You know what? Now that we're here, I mean, we might as well just go a couple more minutes, right?
Might as well. Yeah, Chuck had said still not as sharp as my Shaman because it was a 70.
I think his Shaman was like a 55.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, he said 70, but maybe he's thinking of a different one you did at the time.
It could have been.
Is that soothing, you guys?
It's like some ASMR.
Yeah, I can't really hear it though. Do you want me to make sound effects? Shh.
It's pretty silent.
Shh.
You're not helping.
If Justin wants to actually get a knife sharp, boy, can he. So tagged out or a Deca or an RSK for the money?
Ooh.
It's tough.
Who asked that question?
Mimo,
you bastard.
You dirty some beach.
Yeah, so here's what I have to say about it. It would depend on what I was looking to do with the knife for the money, because they're all right about the same money, give or take $20. If I was looking for a really solid EDC knife that was, lightweight and like a good like summer carry, shorts carry, that kind of thing, the tagged out would be my cut for sure. But with that being said, the RSK is such a good knife. But it's quite a bit heavier. It doesn't have nearly as good a blade geometry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go the tagged out. For the money, I think the tagged out is for under $200. I think the tagged out is it's right up there. Actually, here, stamp it. You've heard it here. For under $200, the best American-made knives under $200 is the tagged out and the Spyderco Manix 2.
There you go. Kluver said that 55 was on the REC Manix 2.
Okay, yeah, and I couldn't remember what I figured. I remember one of them was
Sid
55.
Said, rub some styrofoam in the background just to confuse people. And JN said she's making it sharper with noise. Can we test the onslaught?
No, because it's not in here. But you wouldn't want to test it anyway because I haven't sharpened that thing. I mean, we could. It's just not going to be impressive.
Of course you can, Mark.
All right.
Shout that guy out. Get it, Scott N, for your daily live schedules on IG.
Let's see what we've got going here now. See if we improved it any. Hell, maybe we went the other way. Who knows?
Even over the Hogue Deca Magna Cut?
Here we go.
Nope.
65. 6.5. Now, I also want to clarify this by saying there is a correct way to perform sharpness test with this testing device. And then there's an incorrect way. If you ever see somebody having very consistently really, really low numbers, and when I say low, I mean like sub 70, sub 50, I can tell you that they're performing the test incorrectly. And I'll show you really quick what I'm talking about, because I just tested this knife and you guys saw it. It was a 65.
No, Mimo, nobody cares. He said he uploaded his first short today. If anyone's interested, we don't care.
But let me show you really quick. If you do this incorrectly and just jam the knife through really fast, I'm going to try and go in about the same spot that I did the 65 test. Here we go.
Does the Taggedout come with crap FRN scales?
Hold on. If we go really quickly and do like this right here.
15.
1.5. Okay. So that's not how the test is performed. You have to slowly, very slowly drop the knife until it cuts through the test media. And so you should see these numbers climb slowly, Okay. First off, these are Benchmade calls this Grivery, not FRN, but it's basically the exact same thing.
You're correct, Shane. Bullshit.
But with that being said, I think, or I'm confident that there's going to be a whole bunch of aftermarket stuff available for this knife. And it is very, very strong and feels fantastic in hand. The texturing that's done on this feels really good. So it doesn't have that kind of cheap plasticky feel to it that a lot of, FRN or Grivery knives have.
Yeah, that's
this thing feels much better than that. But it is Grivery. However, with that being said, that's what makes it, incredibly lightweight. But it's just physically a larger knife, and it's more structured. It's got contouring to the scales. You've got these different kind of topographic features going on. It feels really excellent in hand, and action on its seller. It's a great knife. It really is. Love the mini deep carry clip on it. The clip is canted, so it rides in your pocket. Extremely nice. So if you just hang the knife like this, you can see that it hangs off like this, hangs a little to the right. You know what I'm saying, guys? And it should hang that way in your pocket. If you flip the clip to the other side, it's going to hang a little to the left, like so. And that's the way it should be. And so it's just a really well thought out knife. It's designed beautifully. It performs fantastic because of how thin the blade stock is and how aggressive the primary grind is. Because we're only 90 thousandths blade stock, and it comes down to 13 to 14 thou behind the edge. Excellent geometry on this knife.
I have a ding question because you're talking about hanging to the left and right.
Okay. Ding questions.
So, do you boys does your ding generally hang to one side or the other, or does it flip flop throughout the day, or
oh my God. I would say I'm sure every man in here can attest that everybody has their own personal deal, and not saying that it's 100% of the time. It's like a part in your hair. It always just kind of naturally goes one way or the other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get it. Thank you.
It's like a cow leg.
Yeah.
Or it's,
just naturally likes to
ding placement.
Right. Well, what if you wear boxers? Like you know,
well,
boxer briefs kind of keep her in one place, but like if you wear boxers and
well,
like
and it
well, I mean, basketball shorts,
it depends, right? It depends on what you're doing there, and then
it's just swinging.
But yeah, but then you got nuts sticking to your leg. It's a fucking shit show. There's a reason why I don't wear boxers, and I wear boxer briefs because wearing boxers is just a bad deal. That's why you end up twisting a nut, and it's not good. Not good. I've been down that road. It sucks. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yep. All right. One thing I wanted to show while I've got this view up here.
Bat wings.
The bat wing? Yeah. Do you not know the bat wing?
No.
Have you not seen the movie Waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bat wing.
Oh, is that what they call that?
Stretch the nut skin out.
God, I forgot about that. It's been a minute since I watched it. It's why men get asked
so veiny
when they are having pants tailored. What side do you dress? Is that serious? That's a real question? For real? Mine follows the sun. The real test is standing naked test. Which way does it lean?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need you to stand naked later. I got to see this. I got to see what this need to know more about these ding dings.
Here we go. Okay.
I'm a pro at the Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. So this MBK EZC that I got going here, last weekend, I opened this knife and then I said that it was probably M390 because I thought it was, but this camera is not going to be able to pick it up, but the blade steel is actually labeled right there, and it is CPM crew wear.
It's just curiosity about, genitalia that I don't have. There's this really funny chick on TikTok, and she's like, hey, if you have a ding ding, stop scrolling. I have a question for you. And she asked, dick questions. It's hilarious. She's got great questions.
Okay.
All of us girls wonder.
Okay. So here we go. We're going to check the edge on this knife here as well. This is also not touched anything. So let's check out MBK and their crew wear and see how good it is out of the box. Here we go.
Kungnuk said he gives the Leaning Tower a run for its money.
Boom. Hundo, right on the mark. We had some sharp freaking knives tonight.
Right?
Flat out sharp knives. Absolute.
All a hundo or sub, huh?
No, we had the Benchmade Rift was a 115.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 115. Not far, though.
No, yeah. So let's mount those up real quick. I'm gonna strap this EZC just real quick. I just want to see if we can have the same impact on the crew wear here on the EZC.
Fucking Shane. I'm so perceptive. Thank you. Oh, dang it. I dropped that on the ground.
Peepers just ran today, too.
I know. Y'all, we have a butler. His name's Peepers. He's a robot vacuum. Majestic no more.
That's right.
Did you ever do a test on the EXO? Are you just trying to get him to get it out? Will? I think that's what's happening here. Soup can Johnny quesadilla. Bet. Pics or it didn't happen. Don't send me pics.
All right. A little bit of stropping on the EZC crew wear. And this is like the XL version. It's the 3.5 inch blade instead of the 3-inch.
Mark said he can bottom out a tuna can.
All right. Let's see if we improved at all real quick on the crew wear.
Oh, you
all
would,
right.
Will.
Here we go. Boom. There we go. So we're sub hundo now. We dropped it 15 grams down to an 85. And, you know, shows a little bit of stropping goes a long ways for getting those really, really nice, sharp, keen edges. So there you go. Just a few seconds on a strop, and then, you know, you can make some big gains, big improvements.
I don't know, Nick. He's trying to remember, and I can't remember. Have you ever done a live without me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did one last weekend. One of the days I did a live without her. Not on Sunday. I went on Saturday or something.
That's right. Yeah, you did that extra live.
Someone I just saw the likes go up. Actually, what the hell? We don't have very many likes. It'd be like everybody else. Hey, go hit the like button. Like, subscribe, smash the bell, flick the bean, do those things.
Evo says, Justin, your overly large hand stropping is mesmerizing. Not on the road, but from home. I mean, yeah, he did that one last weekend, but again, it was an extra one. But like the Sunday night ones,
yeah, generally on Sunday evenings, this is what we do. You know,
like did we start out doing lives on Sunday nights together?
No.
Like
when I started the channel?
Yeah.
No, we didn't start doing this until
no.
Ways in.
I mean, like when we started doing lives.
Like
when you were able to do lives, we did it together first. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember exactly, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically, yes. And then we had, you know, that's what kind of started the whole, you guys remember the one and the only Slicey Dicey, because we started doing lives on Sunday evenings and he got angry, and like my channel was so much smaller than his, it wasn't even funny, but yet he called us out and like wanted us to change our times and shit, which I did just to be nice. We ended up changing it by like a half an hour because I don't remember what time we started originally.
Yeah.
But either way, we did change it by like a half an hour just to be nice. And then fast forward a little bit of time, and then he came around and told lies that I was the one that like scheduled on top of him, and then he was the bigger man. Like I don't even remember what bullshit
he shifted his time.
Yeah,
but he did not.
What bullshit he spewed out of his fucking face to her. But I was furious about it because I still had the freaking messages on my phone from where he hit me up on Instagram saying, "Hey man, why don't you switch?" You know, like whatever.
Yeah, it's
but
principle, like. It was fine. We were fine to do something different, whatever. But then when you start talking and telling lies,
yeah,
Dad doesn't put up with lies.
That was the whole point for me, was just the lies. I mean, you know, I was over it right then. But anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
So here are the two.
Yeah, we did forget that.
Super sweet MBK knives that are really bitching for both. Both of them are awesome. And I love them both. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's true, Bees. He really was. He who shall not be named.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. So who's all going to Blade West? We're getting close to Blade West. Who's all going? Oh, yeah, Mimo. That's right. I did a live with Jared in the hotel. Yeah. Chuck, it says bean flicked. Nice. Yeah. So what else? Oh, this week we've got Jack Wolf's coming out this week.
We do. Yeah, Friday at 1 p.m. Central. We have Jack Wolf's coming out.
You want to jump up in here real quick? Yeah. I'll switch this back over.
Yeah.
And we'll take a gander. We're gonna do something different.
I don't know why.
I think this one. Boom. Hey, look at that. We're back. So, you know, if you guys have to let us know who all is going to Blade West, so we can hit you up when we get there and say hello and stuff.
I'm not hitting anybody up. You guys have to hit me up.
So yeah, should be good.
I'm just there for the free t-shirts.
The free t-shirts. Yeah. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. We always have fun, or I always have fun going to these events. This will be Molly's first time, which will be a good time. Is Lefty going to Blade West? You guys got a booth out there?
If he's still in here. Oh, Winchester, like, have you been here the whole time? Like, what? Why are you just now talking? Or are you just late?
Well, if he's just late, he's got a tax to pay.
Yeah, way more than $2 fucking.
Way more than $2 fucking.
Justin and Jared spooning was a bit much. Why, Mark? I don't understand. What's wrong with that?
I don't understand. Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, I enjoyed it, so I don't know why it was a bit much.
We'll keep it in mind.
Lefty is going. He has a booth. Okay, right on. So
you better give me free shit, Lefty. You better give me something.
You better have t-shirts, something. Yeah, it'll be good times. I'm looking forward to it. So who all picked up?
Zach said I'm wearing a cup.
Who all picked up one of these sweet pieces? And Zach, actually, speaking of Zach, he just told me today that the price went up significantly on these, the little mini sheepdogs in CPM 10V. The 10Vs right here.
Oh, working in the yard. Got it. I'll allow it, I guess.
Working in the yard, and that you'll allow?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do, you gotta mow and listen.
Right. Yeah. No, I do it often. Did it today.
Sing and mow, personally.
Yeah.
Loud.
You got a 10V mini sheepdog, Nick. Nice. Well, apparently the price went up. So when I picked this one up, you could buy these for like, I think it was $55, $54.95 or something like that. Or maybe it's $59.95. It was 50 something. But now they went up to like $89.95, I think. And that was, I mean, I just opened it last week. I have only had it for a few days. So I'm blown away that they offered it for that $50-some price range for the CPM 10V. Zach's 84. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, it's still a sweet knife at $84. My Carta 10V, but it was a freaking rock star deal at 50, whatever it was. So Jeremiah says he wish he could go to Blade Show West so bad. You never been to one before? Come. Bring your green hat. We're all going to be there. It'll be good times.
I hope Snoop Dogg's there.
And, it'll be fun. We'll have a good time. Hang out. Shoot shit. Go eat some stuff. Maybe drink. You never know. You just never know what might happen. But the one thing I can guarantee is it'll be a good time. So if you can make it, I encourage everyone to descend on Salt Lake City that first weekend, or well, actually, I guess the second weekend in October. The 7th, 8th?
7th and 8th.
7th, 8th October.
Yeah.
And if you've never been to Salt Lake City, it's a beautiful place. Tons of stuff to do right there. There's mountains all around. It's cool. Cool place for sure.
Who's getting ball tapped this time? I don't know.
I mean, it just depends.
It could be Zach, but he's going to wear a cup, so that's not going to work. It's still
the best part about the ball tap are how much the stories have. Like, it's one of those things that like grew legs immediately and just like went wild. Yeah. And now, you know,
mythical event.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like it was a fucking double back roundhouse, fucking Superman ball, you know, Titanic level fucking ball crushing that, and it really wasn't like that, but whatever, it's funny. And it wasn't even intended. I honestly didn't even like, it wasn't like I was gonna bolt. I was really just trying to make him flinch and jump more than anything. And maybe just, you know, maybe graze the sack just a little bit. It was totally my fault. I fucked up and you know, did a little like that, and just got all like, well, from what he says, right testicle. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't feel anything. I mean, it just felt like a hairy patch down there. So I, you know, I don't know, but he says it was right testicle, so I'll take him at his word.
Are you testing the hotel workbench in Salt Lake City?
Duh. But the yeah, it was funny. It was good times. I felt bad for Steve's ball. And I apologized. You know, I rubbed his earlobes and said how sorry I was. I didn't mean to actually hurt my buddy.
Winnie said, Winchester's an OG around here. I get some slack. Don't ball tap.
Yeah, no. Like I said, it's one of those things, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. It's not like I just run around drop kicking people in the nuts. That doesn't happen, okay? We were there having a good time. It was just fucking around and
boy shit.
Yeah, just being stupid. Like, I don't know what else to say other than it was my fault. I fucked up. Hit him.
Zach, you're disgusting. And no. You shut your hole.
Yeah.
Shane said my balls still hurt, and I just watched it.
Yeah. Well, Shane was there. Shane can attest to what actually took place. And I was just walking by. Like, literally, I was walking by with my hand down by my side and just went like that. That's what happened. That's the reality.
He thinks he went like that. He went.
I didn't, though. That's honestly, because my shoulder was like touching him. My arm was down, and I just like this. Now, I also understand that I probably hit him harder than I think I did. I get it. But it's not like I was, you know, Dragon Ball Z'd him from across the, you know, that's not what happened. That's not at all. He was standing here, and I was walking past like this, and just a little, you know, that's what took place.
No, Mark, no, not 100 to Zach stuff. You're making us out to be like horny little teenagers.
Yeah, that's not true either.
No.
I'm just, you know.
That's not all we do.
No, it isn't, as a matter of fact.
Justin doesn't
because there isn't enough time.
Power. Yeah, right. Yeah, he doesn't understand his own power. That's like a fact. Like, he can poke you and you get a bruise, and he's like, I barely touched you. Wasn't he on the phone distracted?
Yeah, Steve was on the phone. Yeah, he was standing, he was talking on the phone, and I was walking by and just, you know, give him a little like that.
Winchester said he'll ball tap somebody for you, but he's going to be running behind you for protection.
Oh, okay. Got
it. I'll watch that.
Yeah. See, it was just a wrist flick, but damn. So Shane confirmed it, you know, there was no, like, I mean, as great as it would have been, like, to me, it would have been funnier had I have like ran straight at him and then just like slid on my knees and went, you know, like
he'd be in the hospital like, with a nut in his throat,
like Jean-Claude Van Damme, you know, like all slow motion. You know, it would have been awesome, but no, that's not what happened.
I don't think anybody got footage, Johnny.
Yeah, no, I don't think. No, there was no recordings of it, as far as I know, other than probably the
aftermath.
Well, yeah, on the surveillance cameras of the place, probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But see, what happened was when I did it, and then Steve went down hard, like immediately down on the ground. And so it made it look way more dramatic. And that's when I was looking back. At first, I thought he was joking, honestly. Like, I really did. I thought he was just fucking around. And then he wasn't moving, and I started to walk back, and he like looks over at me and he's like, "Don't fucking come on near me," or something like that. And then I was like, God damn it. Like, I didn't mean to fucking, like, and that's when I started to realize, like, maybe he wasn't joking. Like, I actually fucking hit him pretty hard and that wasn't the intention. It was just one of those things. But
Shane said
like
it fucking echoed. No bullshit.
Well, but again, we were in a huge open room and there was just a couple of people in it. Mm-hmm. So, like, just walking echoes through the building, like, So anyway, it is what it is. It happened. It's over. It's done. Everybody's all good. I mean, Steve sent me pictures. His nut healed up fine. Everybody's good.
I don't think they're planning on having kids anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. He can still have children. He's fine. So.
Yep. So, yeah. Blade show. We'll see who gets what.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll all be good.
Will it?
So, yeah. Will it not?
No. It will. I hope. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Byron Kennedy says the footage I should reshoot at Blade Show West this year, the sliding ninja punch. Just run and yeah, it would be funny.
Action shot.
Yeah. With the GoPro on my head.
We'll
just slide in. Little uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes.
Yeah. We'll see.
Zach, you'll be the dummy.
We'll put a helmet on you, Zach. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Protect your nugget. You'll be good. Don't worry about the ball. Don't worry about the ball shot.
Yeah.
No.
Ha ha ha. What's up, O-Tip?
O-Tip in the house.
I'm gonna need your donation.
4 a.m. Sid 1, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it, had a good time. Yeah. Come back, hang out with us. Always good.
Yep.
Always
like
fun.
Norwegians.
Yep. Get sleep, get some rest. And we appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. We're going to end this really quickly anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's almost 9 o'clock here. And it's past her bedtime. So, what? You have something?
I don't have to go to bed because
Did the new tacos arrive?
No, they son of a bitch. They
I didn't even know there were new tacos coming.
Yeah, there's a new release on Saturday.
Oh.
It was dark rainbow.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so when I got tracking, it said that it was gonna be delivered on Saturday. And then I checked yesterday to see if it was still coming, and I got an update that it's not coming till like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm pissed because I wanted tacos on my knickers now.
Yeah, so if you guys can look right back over here on these shelves behind her head, there's plenty of taco back there. I promise you. There's plenty. So we could start a fucking nail salon with all the fingernail polish that's back there.
Yeah, I'm doing all of Berkeley's friends' nails for things.
Okay.
Hey, we could start a fucking knife shop.
We have one. It started. It's called OCD for EDC. Hey, if you guys didn't know, we have a knife shop called OCD for EDC. There's a website and everything. It's pretty interesting. So go check that out. And on that bombshell, let's end this up because it's almost 9 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks to everybody that did some bonating. I promise you, we're going to get the sound thing figured out for next week. Figure out what the fuck's going on. So we're going to fix that. And yeah, let us know what you guys think about the other stuff that's changed, though. The lighting, the camera, the other program, minus the sound issues. Obviously, we know that's our fault. Yeah. But she's got work to do this week to figure out what the fuck's going on. Because I got a job to do. But we're going to get on it. Go check out the website. New black CMEs are in stock.
Yeah.
Benchmade toolkits are in stock.
Indeed. Jack Wolves are dropping on Friday, 1 p.m. If you want to pre-order, you still have time.
Yep. Send us an email. Info@ocdforedc.com. Go check out the Benchmade Shootout Glass Breaker Delete. Is fantastic, and it just makes the knife, like, just look at it. Would you just look at it? There's not, 3/8 of an inch of shit hanging out the back here with a fucking pointy thing on it for no reason.
Add some bikini clad babes to the background. No, but what I can do is paint this room.
Yeah, so things are happening. We're doing stuff, and yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So we're still in for making changes and fixing things up, making it better, and all of that stuff. So, come back, join us again. It'll be fun. It should be real, and should be real fun. You got anything left to say?
Oh my God, I can't believe you said that.
I'm a dad. This is dad jokes. Oh, real quick on the poll. What do we have?
Oh, yeah, what's final?
So the whole dropped from 69 to 67%.
But still maintains the lead.
Still maintains the lead by a big margin. So everybody likes whole best on their blade attribute. So stud. Ooh, actually stud came in second place with 12%.
Yeah, it came back.
Yeah. Poon, a really, really close third with 11%. And the belly, something to rub on, 10%.
A color vote for next week. Got it. We'll keep that in mind. I'll forget. Don't worry.
All right. I'm going to end the poll right there. Thanks a lot, guys. There you can see the poll in the chat and see how everything listed off there. We had 100 people vote, exactly 100 votes. That's cool. So 67 people.
That's cool.
Voted for whole.
Get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and it finished 11-10-10. Look at that. It even changed one side.
Whoa.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Go check out everybody's live streams and go say what's up to all the other channels and stuff. And if you're coming to Blade Show West, be sure to check us out or look us up, come over, say hi, whatever. Good times. So thanks so much. We will see you later. We're out of here. Bye-bye.